Good morning. Welcome back again to Morning Indulgence with Dr. T. Getting ready for work. I'm running quite a bit behind, as per my usual. So I'm gonna do this probably really quickly. Get some of this primer on. This one is the Too Faced Major Hangover RX primer. And like I mentioned in my previous videos, I normally do wear foundation, but during this coronavirus pandemic, I don't bother since I have to wear a mask all day at work. So it's just making a lot of mess with a lot of the foundation just coming off of my mask, as well as my lipstick or lip gloss. So I just don't really bother with the foundation. And so this concealer was the Hourglass Mocha color concealer. And I have a lot of dark circles around my eyes just on a regular basis, so I usually like to at least put on concealer to kind of get rid of that. Which I guess is kind of weird, but I just kind of put up the edges there. And like I mentioned before, a lot of my makeup routine, I don't really focus too much on like little tiny details. It's just kind of getting the overall look correct, because usually I am in a rush. Oh, one thing you might notice is that I don't bother doing my eyebrows. I seem to have some kind of like mental block against my eyebrows. I can't figure it out. I've watched a bajillion videos on how to do eyebrows, and every time I do them, I just look like an angry cartoon character, so I just don't even bother anymore. So that's as much as I do right there. Just make sure that they look kind of straight. My eyeshadow primer. I finally found it. It's my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. And honestly not sure how you're supposed to put this on. This is how I normally put it on. I dab it on there and then I use my beauty blender to kind of smooth it out. Well, this one is not a beauty blender specifically. I think it's the makeup sponge. This is the Sonia Kashuk one from that I got from Target. I like this one better than the True Beauty blenders anyway. I don't know, something about the texture of real beauty blenders I don't like or something, I don't know. I have this big thing about textures too, so it was a big deal. But I really like this one. Alright, so that is that. What eyeshadow do I want to use today? I guess what I'll do is I'll use the Divine Rose 1. I've been using Divine Rose 2 the past couple of videos. I guess you guys might want to see what the first palette looks like on a practical everyday use. So this is what the first palette looks like for Divine Rose 1. How are you guys doing this morning? I hope everyone else was able to get up and get going on time. I was just so tired. I stayed up too late last night and just didn't end up going to bed as early as I initially wanted. Alright, so let's see, what do I want to do for lip color today? I'll go with this duochrome color. This is the VR Rose Venus. Oh dear, okay. forgetting how impactful this color is. So I'm putting it on. And with her special shades, the McGrath special shades, I tend to just, if I want it to be the main lid color, I just go on with my fingers just to get it on. I find that it's the fastest way to get the color on. And that's pretty much always how I think about doing my makeup. I'm trying to get it on quickly so I can get out of here to get to work. So I am not a professional makeup artist or even a novice makeup artist. I just do my own makeup and I just do what works for me. Alright, so I've got the main lid color on. I'm going to work on a crease color. And the crease color I usually use in this one is Extreme Mahogany. This is a P075, looks like brush, from Rephr. Here on the back, and then just kind of blend that into the crease. And I know most people I see on YouTube doing the eyeshadow, they usually start with the crease color and then go to the lid, and I tend to do it the other way around just because that seems to work better for me. Yeah, it just seems to be like a faster way for me to do it. I don't know why. It's just how I like it. Like I said, there's no like, at least I don't believe, again, not a makeup artist, but I don't really believe that there's a right order or wrong order to do your makeup. Just like this, for me, this is fun. This is morning. The thing I do in the mornings for myself for fun, and I just do what I like. I encourage you to do the same. Just have fun with it. So I think I like that. Pretty good. I think on the lower lash line, I'm gonna go with Rose Dusk. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, like that. Pinky. So one of the things I told you guys I'm gonna explain in a different video is the difference between, or what is a bright winter when I reference myself as a bright winter. A very sweaty person, I should probably have mentioned that also. I tend to just drip all day long. And there's a reason why it's probably pretty good that I'm not using foundation right now. It just drips up. So yeah, what I was saying is, I was gonna explain personal color analysis at some point, which I will. I'll get to that. But this palette is definitely not my season. So my season is bright winter, which is a lot of like jewel tones, like saturated cool tone colors with a little bit of spring influence, so some intense sort of bright saturated warm colors, but mostly cool tones. And this is like none of that. And so while I try to wear my makeup that is in concordance with my season, I don't always. I'm fine with occasionally venturing out and just trying other things, especially like when it comes to Pat McGrath palettes. I just love the quality of her makeup and how easily it works. So I will probably always just buy her palette regardless of what season it is, and just don't worry about that. The inner corner highlight with Rephr 3, and I go with the Astral Solstice color for that, which is I keep forgetting until I start using it. It's kind of like a flaky color. just trying not to make a mess with it all over my face. And I'm not a very precise person when it comes to putting on my makeup, so I don't really mind if I don't get it exactly where I want to. If I can in the end, I'll just go back and clean up some of the edges and clean up fallout and stuff like that. Alright, so with that, so that's like just very basic eye look with this palette. Divine Rose 1. So you see how it's not as bright and as saturated as the Divine Rose 2, which I really enjoy. So I mean, I like them both, but they have very different outcomes when you put them on. So let's see, now we're going to, for cheek color today, let's go with Strawberry Dip. This is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush, and going to use again my Sonia G Classic Cheek Brush. And I like to use natural brushes for my cream product, natural undyed. I believe this is goat hair for those. They just seem to work best for me to really get the color to show up on there. I'm sure there's other reasons why it's better to use a natural undyed goat hair type of brush for this step. I would not be able to explain it to you. Kiki Sweat or Alicia is who I normally learn my makeup from, and so definitely go to her channel and she'll probably have a much better explanation for you on why that seems to work out better. And this is Rose Latte, which sometimes I take a darker color, either the Rose Latte or the Drama Class, and kind of use that up towards my temples. Just to kind of, I don't really know why I do it, it's just how I like to do it. It just kind of blends in a little better, I think, for me. And like I said, I just kind of clean up the eyeshadow, but I didn't quite get it to stay where I wanted it to stay when I was putting it on. That's decent. I got like 5 more minutes. I need to get out of here. I think I'm going to use this for my lip color. This is my Marc Jacobs lip gloss. No, you know what? I'm just going to use this one. Get out of here. So again, this is the Space Cookie Fenty eyeliner. I tend to wear my black eyeliner the most, but this one being kind of a brown color is good too. And those of you that have a similar skin tone, you let me know down in the comments what color eyeliners you like. Some of my favorite eyeliners are, I do like the Fenty ones just because the finish is kind of different than a lot of the ones I've used before. Some of my other favorite eyeliners are like the Marc Jacobs eyeliners. I really like that formula. It goes on very smoothly, very easy to put on. And I have a lot of different colors, and it looks decent. Haven't caused too much of a mess. Put that a little more. Most of the thing I really like about these eyeliners, you don't have to sharpen them like clicky gizmo. Pardon my makeup application faces. I make a lot of weird faces when I'm putting on my makeup. They in no way actually help with the makeup applying process. I just do them. I don't know why. So that's that. I think I got my fingerprints on myself. I'll smooth that back out again. I don't know if I want a highlighter per se, but I think I do want to use a little bit of this Natasha Denona Bloom highlight blush. It's the like the mini bloom blush. I'm gonna put that on somewhere. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Oh, where is that brush? Look at this one. I don't know what this one is. This is the Sonia G Soft Cheek. Got a little bit of that. It's kind of almost like a highlighting type of color. Yep. Or maybe a cheek topper. If you don't know where a cheek topper is supposed to go, but like I said, I don't know what I be doing. I just do what I think works fine for me. I think this is a blush, and I'm just kind of using it more like a highlighter just because that's what I feel like doing today. For me, makeup is a fun sort of artistic way to start the day. And I don't really worry about what's the right thing you're supposed to do in the right order and what goes where. Just do what I like. And actually, I'm noticing I have a bit more discoloration than I like showing up today. I'm actually going to put a little bit more concealer just over those sort of dark spots, which is the other thing I tend to do. Because again, I'm not wearing foundation. It's just a waste of time when I'm wearing a mask all day. But at the very least, just kind of blend that there. Sort of cover up a little bit of that discoloration and just kind of blend out the edges so it's not super obvious. There's a product there. And ideally, I usually put that on before I do my blush, but I didn't today, so it is what it is. Mascara, I'm gonna go with the Fenty Beauty Mascara. Like I tell y'all every morning, I'm probably gonna get this everywhere. I tend to get clumps of mascara just all over my face when I'm putting it on. I have managed in the past couple days not to do that, so wish me luck. Maybe because I know people are watching me and not making quite as big of a mess as I normally do. Alright, success for eye number one. Oh, got mascara all over my hand instead. That's great. I have a towel nearby because I do exactly things like that all the time. All the beauty gurus I watch online, they put on these lashes, which I would love to learn how to put on eyelashes. I've done it a couple of times, but it just takes me forever to get them on, to get them looking properly, and then I look like, I don't know, a Muppet, some kind of children's cartoon character with these huge lashes fluttering in the wind. Get my bracelet, hold on a moment. Alright, getting my bracelets on. My finishing powder. Don't know where my face one brush is right now, so I'm going to use my Chikahoro, which I really love. This brush is really nice and soft. Just get that on there. Oh, there we go. Alright, now my Urban Decay. Okay, good lord. I might have been a little overzealous with that one. Dear. Alright. That's the other thing that would be helpful. So I put things back where they belong so I can be in some kind of order in the morning when I come to talk to you guys. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. I gotta get out of here or I'm gonna be like, oh, what color? Let's see. I'm gonna put on, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Marc Jacobs Candy Bling Enamored? I don't know. Let's see. And I decided that I will put on a lip color just at the end of these videos. This one don't look like a completed look. I realized in my last video I put on my lip gloss, which is what I probably will do. Like, that's what I wear at work during the rest of the day. but it doesn't make the look complete at the end, just for the purposes of the video. So I'll just do this. I'll wait for my ear. And then probably it'll come off my mask and that'll be fine. But at least the look will be complete for the sake of the end of the videos. Won't worry about it being perfect because it's gonna come right off in a little bit. So that's it for this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time getting ready with me in the mornings. Let me know what you want to see next. I think what I want to do is go with McGrath eyeshadow palettes. Just go through all of those first, so that you guys can see all the different palettes, and if you're considering getting one, you can decide which one you want based on how it turns out on my skin tone to put a similar shade as me. I know people typically reference their shade and foundation. I think like MAC seems to be like the standard colors. I have no idea what my shade is in MAC. I use Fenty 445. I use Lancôme 504, I believe. I'll put down in the description box what my like reference shades are if I know what they are. And then for Pat McGrath, I use Deep 30 for her foundation color. So if you use any of those, then you'll know essentially what certain things look like on me. Again, this is my eyeshadow look today for Divine Rose 1. And my glasses. No wonder I can't see you. There we go. That's more of a complete look. That's what I'll look like the rest of the day. Plus the mask. Very fashionable, you know. So yeah, I think that's it. For today, I want you to find 5 minutes to spend by yourself, not worrying about anyone or anything, but you just 5 minutes at some point today to just focus on you and just meditate or say a prayer, whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself. All right, I need to get out of here. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day.